Know if you're able to hear us out there. Yep, loud and clear. Okay, so we're good to go. So today we're gonna talk about the first topic of discussion is the whole no frills ban on trolleys, backpacks, and carts, and they have been in the news. Let's just pull this up on the screen right now so you guys can see. So no frills is on Jane and Finch. Jane and Finch specifically. Yeah. Last week on March 28th, put out a ban on these different items: shopping bags, strollers, and those carts that people tend to take in from them and they go on the bus and
reusable bags as
well.
Because what people used to do is they used to bring the reusable bags, put the grocery in it.
Yeah.
And then when they reach the cash, they take out.
Right.
And then put it back into the bag.
So, I would assume that, the whole honesty behind the taking out of the groceries that you did wasn't always, because, in all fairness, you could have gone to a different location, did some shopping, and
come back and go to no frills and add stuff, whether people were doing it in the most noble of ways, that's debatable. That's debatable, yeah.
So I could see what they're saying from their standpoint, and they want to ban strollers as well, bringing strollers in the store and putting groceries in the stroller.
Yeah,
I remember when I had my kid, when we used to go to the supermarket, we used to use like a hook and whenever we used to put the thing under the cart, the stroller, we used to put a hook on the side, then put the bags there.
Okay.
Just to eliminate any kind of discrepancies that would arise from that. And
you ever had any?
No, I never had any incident because it was very transparent. The hook was on the handle of the stroller, so you could see exactly. There was no taking out from stuff underneath and whatnot. Yeah. And I guess this problem. I never lived in that neighborhood, but I guess this problem wasn't as prevalent in the neighborhood I lived in.
Yeah. My mom used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
with my little sister.
Just going shopping and
she never had no problem.
So I guess it was probably getting out of hand, and the folks after that no frills decided to take matters into their own hands. I mean, I know they was breaking some company policies because soon after they took it down, they received a letter from a committee.
Okay.
That sent them the Black Creek Food Justice Network, and this is a letter right here, and it was directly addressed to that no frills, the Duarte no frills at 1 York Gate in Jane and Finch Mall. What was funny about the whole thing is that
no one knew.
No one knew about this. This had been in the news. This has been on all kinds of social media, prevalently Twitter.
Yeah.
And in truth and in fact, a lot of people from that neighborhood prefer to use Facebook. And I keep telling people Facebook is not the most efficient way to get the most up-to-date news.
No, it's not.
The algorithms filter a lot of things. Twitter, you get it real and live. And I'm going to leave this letter for like a minute or so people can see what's going on. But realistically, the community spoke out about it.
Yeah.
And they immediately took it down. So when we were there yesterday to interview a few people, and a lot of people didn't know.
Yeah, no one knew.
No one knew about it. No one who we spoke to really knew about it. And we spoke to quite a few bit of people, and one of the problems we were having is that people didn't really want to be on camera.
We don't know because of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I guess they were
bit shy.
They wasn't in their Sunday best, it was a regular casual Saturday afternoon, and it was. I understood where some of them were coming from and whatnot, but something's happening that is directly affecting you in your neighborhood.
And you didn't protest.
And you don't protest. You don't know what's going on, and it makes me wonder
what's important.
Yeah,
to you.
Yeah. So it is what it is, but the folks there in the neighborhood did not know what's going on. Right now I'm just gonna play.
And those the note was actually on the glass, like planes.
Yeah, the note was there when you were going in. The sliding doors are opening.
Yeah, so
when we got there, it was already taken down, but
we found it online.
We found it online, and we were able to thing it. So here is a short snippet of two of the people that we interviewed that day. So last week, this No Frills had a policy where they were banning strollers and carts and everything from coming to the supermarket. What do you think of that?
I have no idea,
No?
I know. What?
You live around? Do you live around here? Okay. And do you shop here? Do your family shop here?
Yeah, my family shop.
Do they bring trolleys and stuff?
I take the tech from there.
Okay. But what do you think about the policy of them banning strollers and whatnot?
Strollers for the baby.
Yeah. So if someone comes here with a baby and you were told to leave your stroller outside, what are you gonna do?
I don't think so. No.
You think it's right?
No.
Okay.
But if you have a baby, you can't leave a stroller outside. Where you put the baby in?
Well, that's what I'm saying though.
Right.
So I don't know what they were trying, what the objective. They seem to have taken it down right now. Did you hear of it at all?
No, and the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was up last week in March, the last week of March, and they quickly took it down. And like people who we have spoken to saying that they didn't know anything about it and whatnot. I'm not surprised that was the case, but that was the policy that they tried to enforce last week.
Right, but who have a baby have to. Where you gonna put the baby in if you don't have a stroller?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing though, because I don't know if they were trying to say people were using the baby as a thing to do.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Like for loot.
In one better was yes, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, that can be true too. Yes,
Okay.
It can be true because a lot of people do that.
Okay. Well, you think even if they do that, do you think it's right for them to? I mean, there were people. Not everyone does that. I'm sure some people wouldn't do that. But do you think that was right
No,
of them?
it's not right. It's not.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And I don't want to take up much of your time. Well, thank you for stopping with us.
What you said there is true.
Okay.
A lot of people bring a stroller in, they can loot, do a lot of illegal stuff from there,
Yeah.
from the baby. I put the blame on the baby because you have a stroller,
Yeah.
and it's not fair. I don't think so. It's fair.
Okay.
It's true. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
because a lot of stealing thing they can put in the baby stroller there too.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful day. So I'm here this afternoon with you live around here, right?
Down the street.
You live down the street.
Yeah.
And this No Frills is one of the No Frills that you usually shop.
When
So-
I come up here.
When were you aware of the fact that they had this policy in place last week to stop people from bringing strollers, trolleys, and whatnot?
No.
So there was a policy. They quickly took it down after they received heat from residents.
Mhm.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Do you have a stroller that you bring?
Not no more. Thank God.
Okay. But how would you have felt if this was in place and you have a kid in a stroller?
Yeah.
What would you shop here?
No. I will leave the kids at my home maybe if I have to, but
I know, but would this force you to shop somewhere else?
yeah,
Because what will you do with your kid when you bring them?
you would have to leave them outside in the cold if it's winter. That's ridiculous.
Well, you
or-
can't leave your kids outside either.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
So I don't know what they were trying. I mean,
that's
it,
crazy.
it seems pretty ridiculous.
Really.
But a lot of people who we've been talking to, they took it down so fast. A lot of people didn't hear about it. I don't know if they could have bring it back in the future. They were just trying something, but this is what happened last week.
Okay, that's crazy though. Really,
You know,
really and
but
truly.
now you're in the know, and you know now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks
you
for
guys.
talking to
Have a
us.
good weekend.
Okay. All right, so we're back. So, so based on that, you know, a lot of people don't even know
That was going on.
that was going on right across the street, and that seemed to be the predominant supermarket around that area.
Yeah. Right across some other
Yeah.
three or 4 building.
Yeah, 3 or 4
High-rise.
very high, very tall buildings. So, and it was kind of funny, you know, not really funny, but funny in a way that they wouldn't know what's going on
Yeah.
in a whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like everyone else knew what was going on, you know. Could it be like something that content around that neighborhood are kind of filtered? How could other people know what's going on in your community but not you?
But not you, yeah. That's kind of strange. Because they don't watch news, I guess.
I mean, that could be one of it, but I'm pretty sure
But
like
maybe on social media too, no?
it was on social media. That's where I found it.
I guess
It made the news.
some people just choose not to.
You know,
Look
could
into
it
certain things.
could it be a result of content filtering?
Maybe it could be that too.
You know, so
But you know, sometimes when people see like text, they don't really want to see text.
true. I mean, a lot of people, you know, sad to say, especially in the black community, don't read either, and it is a bit sad.
Yeah. They didn't see the text, they just brush past it. They want to
Yeah,
see
I think it was a certain, you know, certain letter, but the images speak for themselves, you know, with this. Like check this out, for example. I mean, these were in color on the sliding glass door at the No Frills. No storing of groceries under the strollers.
Wow.
You know, and no backpacks allowed.
Wow.
You know, and we were there for a while.
But look at that one. With you can basically see through the whole thing. So
Yeah, I can see through the whole thing. But what people do, they cover it with a black bag, so that stuff won't fall out of it. You know,
Okay.
people use that to do like laundry. That's like a laundry trolley.
Okay.
And the other one, we saw a lot of older folks.
Yeah.
With this is like the older folks. The one to the left
Yeah.
is the older folks
Bag that
bag.
they carry, yeah.
Yeah, that they carry around, and it is what it is. But what can we do? You know, but it is kind of funny that you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, and is it something? If they could, the community as a whole, could they make a stand?
Yeah, they could make a stand, but
You know, you think they're willing to make a stand?
I don't think
There's another supermarket right now on the opposite side of the street.
the Fresco.
It was a Fresco on the opposite side of the street.
Yeah.
If this No Frills is behaving like this,
Let's go to the next one.
let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
You know, a company won't start feeling the pressure
Until you stand up.
until you affect their baseline. Their baseline is profit.
Yeah.
You know, until they start seeing, okay, their profits are going now, you know, everything is run by numbers.
Yeah.
And until they don't see that the numbers are being affected, they will continue to behave this way.
But you know, it seems to be like a Ontario kind of way of life. Like when there's certain situations, they don't really stand up to it. Whatever. If it's like Quebec and stuff,
Yeah,
these people stand up to anything.
yeah. You know,
So-
I mean, I guess Ontario's a
So
peaceful
on
place.
a whole, it's
Yeah.
like the Ontario kind of.
You know, but
Like,
but
we have
fun,
life, I
but
don't
funny enough though, these are the kind of things that affect people in the neighborhood. They
Yeah.
don't stand up for it.
They don't.
But the minute somebody tries to do them wrong personally, they cry
Yeah,
out racism,
Yeah,
victimization,
racism.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you see a totally different side. This is blatant victimization.
Yep.
You
Discrimination.
know, discrimination against people. It's not racism because it affects everyone who goes into that supermarket.
Yeah.
Whatever race you are, this is serious victimization.
Yeah.
And you would not see, you have not seen this elsewhere. Why this one?
Yeah.
You know, why this supermarket?
I know.
You know, there's hundreds of supermarkets around the place. Why this one? Are they trying to send a message to your neighborhood?
That's a low income.
Do whatever. Yeah. It is considered a low income immigrant neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, and most of the people that come to Canada are immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't born here, they're immigrant. You know, and if they're the way that they're behaving, they're sending you a message. Send them back a message. You know,
and most of the time they think if you're black or brown, you're immigrant. That's you know that's a stigma.
Yeah,
that's a stigma. That's just it. If you're white, you might get a pass, even though you came here as an immigrant. You understand?
You know, it's a bit funny to see. You know, until everyone can stand together as a neighborhood and whatnot. You know, these and other things will be able to affect that neighborhood and other neighborhoods. You know, yes, sometimes you don't choose the neighborhood that you live in, but you can choose what you do in that neighborhood or what you don't do in that neighborhood. You know, so if you choose not to go to that supermarket because of some stuff that they did,
then don't go.
But until everybody comes together and unites as a community.
There has to be a unity.
Yeah, unites as a community. They can continue to do this and more and get away with it. Yeah. That's exactly what they're going to do. You know? Because at the end of the day, their sales figures are not getting affected.
Yep.
So to them, they did nothing wrong.
Yep.
They could do that again.
I think they might do it again.
They could do it again, and one or two people can speak out and they'll take it down.
Yeah.
You know?
They could do it
But,
again.
you know, but people, if you're going into the people in the supermarket, please buy the people in groceries. You know, there's a reason why they did that. Not gonna state it publicly, but there must be a reason why.
Yeah, it must be some truth or something to whatever it is.
You know, why they did that. So,
but the thing is, the food in that grocery store specifically, it's not even that cheaper.
No, it's not really.
It's not, because I went there like a few months ago. I was in the area and I said, okay, let me go to Northwest, grab some produce.
Mm-hmm.
And the produce that actually came from the Caribbean was way more expensive than you get in like Scarborough.
Okay.
Like the plantain specifically I went for, it was almost $1 per pound. And in Scarborough it was like 45 cents.
Oh, so
that same day.
Yeah.
Because I said, no, I'm not buying that.
Oh, so you went there.
Yeah, I went there.
Saw the price.
And
realized it was cheaper in Scarborough.
Yeah.
And you didn't buy there and you go to Scarborough and realized it's still cheaper.
Yeah.
For basically the same plantain.
Same plantain, yeah.
Which supermarket did you buy the lemons? That was like $1 a lemon.
Oh, that was in Scarborough, but I think lemon was higher. Was higher at the time, boy.
Oh man.
But yeah, that supermarket is not cheap, man. Because they think basically they're saying that most of the people in that neighborhood is from the Caribbean.
Okay.
So they say, okay, they're not going to go anywhere else to buy. So they're going to set the price high. And they're still going to buy.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Well, I hope that the No Frills people are at least watching and things. So, I mean, but realistically though, how many folks from that neighborhood do you think will go somewhere else and shop?
Very few, man. No, but I don't think there's any unity in terms of fighting for something.
Well, the general population there takes a bus.
Yeah.
The bus is right alongside the road. You know, between the apartment buildings that we saw there and the supermarket, there's buses there. There's the Fresh Go across the street, and there's other options. You know, it's more of a convenience thing for them.
Yeah, pretty much. You can run across the street and then the fridge is right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
But then again, I would think that most of the people there, if they take the bus, it would be more economical for them to have a bus pass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see them buying tokens and whatnot. So, do you think if they
I don't think they
invest...
sell tokens again.
They sell tokens again?
They accept them, I don't think they sell them.
Oh, okay.
They accept if you already have.
All right. Yeah. Well, that just exposed me how long I haven't taken a bus right I even know. But do you think if they spent 20 minutes of their time, because there's another No Frills at Lawrence and Jane, that's 5 minutes down the road by bus.
Yeah.
If they spent 10 minutes
each way.
They could save a bunch of money.
Probably is a possibility, but I've never seen the price in that other store.
Maybe that should be something we check out.
Yeah, we should check that out.
Yeah, check it out.
But that's unfair, no?
Well, not really. Like, it's price discrimination. So why is the price in Scarborough cheaper than the price in North York?
Yeah, not even North York.
Jenna Finch.
Jenna Finch.
Okay. So why that's price discrimination
for Caribbean produce?
Okay. You know, that right there is full on blatant price discrimination.
Yes.
You know, I don't think people realize it.
People don't realize. I don't think so.
Yeah, if you travel across the road, it may take you 20 minutes to get to Scarborough. You could be saving a lot of money. so
that's ECR. You never come to Scarborough, go ECR.
ECR, okay. So, traveling out to your community could save you money much more than Geico. All right, folks. We are just to remind you, we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. This gift card is it can be the reason why we chose Amazon gift card because we have a lot of subscribers who are not in Canada as well, and this would make it easy
for them to get it.
If you win, we will just send the code to you. But 2 rules of the thing: you gotta subscribe to the channel and you gotta comment on the video. So if you're watching right now, just and you aren't subscribed, that's the way to get your name to win this card.
Box.
Yes, into the ballot box. And we will announce the winner after we're done here today. So just make sure to comment and subscribe. That's it. That's all you need to do. So we're gonna move on to a bit of educational news. And what do we have now? So Minister Ford is making it difficult
for teachers
to remain
in their current position,
being employed and being teachers. So he just set some rules that will affect everyone who is a teacher,
especially the older ones.
Yes. I mean, he came in with a lot of promises. I mean, he is keeping his promises in certain ways, but certain things he's doing, you know, he's staying. But I don't think that the way people interpret it and the way that he meant it were slightly off balance.
We're off balance because people think that he was coming in to benefit the lower class, but pretty much he's looking to benefit the rich.
Yeah, well,
pretty much.
I mean, so give me a little rundown about the whole maths thing that he's trying to implement.
So what he's trying to do is that he's trying to make it mandatory for teachers to do a math test yearly.
Okay. So
in order to stay employed.
So if you're not a math teacher, you still have to do this math exam every year. To remain employed. We know what okay, so all right. Kind of weird. So
it's a primary level and secondary level.
Okay. All right. So basically two main schools.
So primary up here is
elementary.
Elementary.
Yeah, elementary grade 1 and up. Okay. Right. And secondary level is high school.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but it sounds logical in my head.
No, but some of the schools only go from 6 to 5 to 8, and then I don't think all of them go from all the way to the starting to grade 8 and then grade 9. Only few schools.
Mm-hmm.
Few schools do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes from the starting to grade 8 then the transfer of grade 9 to 12.
What's the equivalent to junior 5? Okay,
But
in grade.
junior 5 is
Grade 6?
grade junior 5. Grade 5, I think.
No, I think it's
6.
off by 1.
Yeah, grade 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Grade 6.
Yeah, it's off by 1, so.
So I understand if you want to make that decision for schools that starting from like a lower level.
Right.
Like
I understand that is a way to keep people current in
Yeah.
terms of what, but why math though? Why math?
Pretty much they're saying that the math scores are dropping off. So
Yeah.
they say high school teachers, hold on, let me see here. They say meanwhile 45% of grade 9 students enrolling in an applied math course met the standard, while that figure stood at 84 for those in an academic math course. Academic scores focus more on abstract applications of concepts, while applied courses focus on practical.
Okay, so I just got some clarification here. So junior 5 is grade 6.
Junior 5 is grade 6.
Yeah. So I know we were 1 off.
So yeah, some schools only go from, they don't go all the way until grade 8. A few schools.
Okay, so I am the physical education teacher in school, hypothetically,
Yeah.
right? So I have to do
You have to do that too.
the maths exam as
Yeah.
well. Why math though? Why?
Because they're saying that the math scores are falling off.
But if math is not your field of teaching,
I guess maybe
mean,
you should be talking maths when you're doing your course as well, maybe.
I mean, you know, if math is not my area of teaching, why would I want to do math every year? It doesn't seem kind of hard.
You're not going to be doing
Anything to
communicating
do
that
with
with
kids.
with the kids.
I mean, you have math, and you do what you need to do with it, right?
Pretty much.
If you're not teaching math, then I don't think math should be a focus of thing. You know, how much time you use pi r squared out of school? You know, or how much time you use Pythagoras theorem?
Yeah, let me tell you what the man I think he's trying to do. A lot of people know that math probably is like a tough course.
Right.
A lot of people have challenges with math in school. Right? So when he came in, he said that they want to eliminate a lot of teaching jobs and increase the class sizes.
Yes, yes. A lot of teachers I know are not happy about that.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you one thing though. The school my kid goes to, the class he was in, there was about 29 kids in there. And there were a teacher and a teaching assistant. And one day I saw them, in action. Listen, that was not easy. That was not easy. Like I felt sorry for the teacher. And there were 2 of them. They want to remove that from the classroom right now and only keep 1 teacher to a big class. And it was 2 of them for 29.
Yeah.
Now it's like 1 of them for 29. How can 1 teacher pay attention to so much kids?
Never.
Especially in a public school.
Yeah.
Half of them kids are bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Bad,
man.
Bad. They just want to come out and be bad.
Yeah. and add more to it.
And they want to add more to it. They want to take away plus add. They want to take away from the resources.
Yeah.
And add more volume.
Wow.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make no sense. They want to kill people, man.
How is your child expected to learn? A teacher is a human being.
Teacher won't give a
shit.
shit.
A teacher is a human being just like everybody else.
Exactly.
Like I respect teachers. Like teachers go through a lot. And for them to be going through that, what kind of quality of a social life?
They're going through that for 2 months off because they're getting 2 months off.
I think if it was me, teacher would get 3 months off.
I'm telling you.
You know
what I'm saying?
Like
It's too much. It's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work.
And when they come home, they still gotta work because they gotta mark
But
papers.
teachers don't leave school school over at 3 o'clock, right?
They don't leave until
they don't
6.
leave until like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Teachers be there marking papers, getting stuff ready for the next day or whatnot. Like, I swear teachers up here don't have a life of their own.
Don't have a life. No, can't have a life of their own.
That's kind of weird though. And I know the teaching organization, they're a very powerful one, the teachers union.
Yeah.
and they will strike.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a matter of time before we see, industrial action.
Well, I think the reason why he's doing that is because he doesn't want to like. Can you say he want to like cut like about a couple thousand jobs?
Yeah, and we can put the money.
Maybe in construction, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe LRT.
I mean, there's a lot of unnecessary construction going on these days, and I wonder why.
And
Like
then
Eglinton West looked the same for the last 10 years, and I wonder why. So
Eglinton East is coming a mess too.
yeah, you can't even drive on Eglinton these days. So like, you want to cut things from.
So he wanna cut the jobs then, but he doesn't want to do it blatantly.
Also, you want.
So you want to create a way
Yeah,
so you can fail. So if you fail,
you can say, well, that's
Yeah.
that's on you.
that's on you.
Oh,
I think that's what he's trying to do.
smart, but that's just wrong.
He's hurting the
You
kids.
So
Well, hurting the
okay,
kids, yeah.
why do we have more police than teachers? the crime in Toronto isn't that
Not
bad.
bad. Yeah.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
We have spare police. We have.
Spare police.
Yeah, we have spare police. They don't have nothing to do.
Yeah. Sometimes
You know what police does? When they're not, you don't have nothing to do. All they do is sit on the side of the road with a speed gun.
speed gun and charge money.
And charge you money. That's it.
No life.
They might respond to one or two, drunk cars or disorderly conduct and whatnot, but that's it.
That's it.
They don't got much work to do.
Yeah, what to do. And a little construction going on, a little bell truckers and outside fixing communication lines. They're there supervising.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Yeah. Maybe we should let some of them police be part-time teachers because we have too much of them.
That whole phone don't wake up an idea. Man.
Yeah. It's funny. But yes, the teaching situation, I mean, teachers are a lot more important than society makes them out to be.
Yep.
I have, in my life growing up, I have had a lot of good teachers, a lot of not so good ones, but yet you still learn something from them.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing to teachers is wrong.
Yep.
So right now, you're telling me that kids who are in school who are hoping to become a teacher.
Oh, they'll be discouraged big time.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, big time.
Because if you're trying to do that, we're trying to kill the people mentally. They stress them. Mental health is a problem.
And the amount of teachers that's on the waiting list, like who's like pretty much applied teachers. So when a teacher is off sick, they come in and help.
Yeah.
They're on the list so long, waiting to become full time.
Right.
This guy's talking about.
And the assistant teachers, the teaching aid,
Yeah.
they don't pay them a proper teaching salary because technically they're not really teachers as yet.
Yeah.
But they be doing the same work or even more than the teachers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what is the encouragement for them to, set an example for others who might want to follow in their footsteps? Follow in their footsteps.
And they do way more work than college professors and stuff.
Oh, college professors don't do no
nothing.
work, nothing.
Because they have people that help them to mark papers and stuff.
So, I used to be a lab assistant, a teaching aide, and whatnot, when I was in college. And basically, I was the one teaching the class. The teachers marked the papers while I was the one teaching the class. It's kind of funny. And the teachers have their work set out on a slide. They just give you the slide out, tell you, read this. And come to this exam. This is absolutely ignorant.
And the same thing every year. They have the same thing.
Yeah.
So every year they just give you the same thing.
Yeah, same curriculum.
Pretty
And
much,
just rotate it through.
Yeah, rotate it through, yeah.
I mean, they should be the one who do maths. Yeah.
Oh, man. Could you imagine telling a guy who's in his 50s, who's a phys ed teacher,
Yeah.
you got to do math to keep your job? Hey, man, that's why I sip on a beer on the weekend.
Yeah, that's what be done.
Oh, man.
But it is what it is. And no, I can't believe it though, but
Yeah. Yo, I hope this guy do some. I hope this guy do something drastic that they could take him out before his term finishes. Because
Well-
you can vote to get him out if he does something drastic.
I don't think that really works really, because across the border there's a problem, and that problem is still in power.
Still in power, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it really works like that, you know.
No, but I think my mom was telling me one time, Patrick Brown,
Yeah.
what was the premier? He got kicked out because he did
Yeah.
something. I can't remember what he did. But you got to do something really drastic for them to like kick you out.
Well,
But I guess what he's doing is
not really, but no, that's not going to happen because his brother used to do cocaine, and he spent his full term there. They vote him out afterwards, but it's not going to happen, you know. And the lady was there before. She did her fair share of ignorance, but nothing like that, though.
But she did some good stuff. Still,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, nothing
in
like
terms of
that.
education.
Yeah, she did.
And he went back and rolled back
Yeah.
all the stuff that she did.
Yep.
So kids that had,
But he can't roll back minimum wage, though.
Eh?
He can't roll back minimum wage.
well, he
so
stopped the next one.
Yeah. So that, yeah, so there's no $15, so it's still $14.
Still 14.
I mean, I feel two ways about that. One, is nice that your minimum wage is higher. Secondly, if you're the poor class of people, then you turn around and feel it as well.
Yeah, of course you're gonna feel it.
Because if you have kids in daycare price went up.
Yeah.
Groceries
Groceries,
went up.
gas.
Yes, gas definitely did go up.
Yeah.
And if you're working in one of those places like the coffee shops or other places, you were losing hours on your shift
Hours and shifts, yeah.
just because they have to pay you an extra $2.
It was $2?
It was like
from 12?
it was like from 12.
It was 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
11, 12, somewhere there. Extra $3. That's the price of one cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So if they sacrifice
You're feeling
one cup of coffee,
Yeah.
you know,
Per hour.
per hour, they could have kept that person there. But instead, people losing shift. They were losing their breaks.
And losing the benefits too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See? So, I mean, simple changes like that is only the poor class of people will feel it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's the way it is, you know. And back to the no frills thing. The poor class of people feeling it and they don't even know.
No, yeah, they don't know.
That's what I observed yesterday, and it was scary.
Yeah, it was really scary.
So you're being discriminated, but you don't even know. So technically, you think it doesn't affect
It
you.
doesn't affect you, yeah. 'Cause everybody's in their own bubble. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Everybody's in their own thing, you know?
like everybody that's good, know they go across the street. You know, I ain't going to willingly buy someone something or somebody like me.
Yeah, I know.
Like straight up, like I would not do that. You know, and back to the Gucci, the Tommy Hilfiger and whatnot. That
Balenciaga.
yeah, and yes, we saw that yesterday too. But I would Balenciaga and live in Jane and Finch. Oh, that's brilliant.
I told you the neighborhood is expensive, man.
Yeah, very expensive neighborhood. And it come to think of that, the neighborhood is that expensive. Price of grocery expensive. They don't know it because they never left the neighborhood to shop anywhere else.
Yeah.
Content in that neighborhood has been filtered
Yeah.
because of whatever reason. I don't know, because everybody over there seem to not know what's going on in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Thirdly, they're spending more than they could afford.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the debt to income ratio is high. You know?
But when we were there yesterday, among the people that we saw across, the younger folks that had earphones in their ear, either they're on the phone talking or listening to music.
Right.
Everybody's in their own bubble. Like nobody's communicating with one another. Nobody knows nothing.
Well, that's basically that's how society is today. On a whole,
Yeah.
there's no communication between folks anymore. People have lost the way to have a simple conversation.
True.
It doesn't happen anymore. Like I've seen people sit down next to each other and texting each other. You know, families don't sit around at dinner table anymore and have dinner. No, they don't do that. Everybody go their own way.
And the thing is, if someone received that notice, they will never share that.
No,
They won't share that with their friends.
no. And you know, funny, yeah, I put it out on social media. We had a lot of comments on it.
Yeah.
And the folks in the neighborhood still doesn't get it.
Didn't get it. Yeah.
No, it still didn't get it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone who commented in that video was not from that neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You know? It's kind of funny, but it is.
It's kind of funny, but it's not.
True, in a way. If you live there, it definitely isn't funny.
Not funny, yeah. Wow.
Nothing we can really do to change that. Our goal is to educate people on what's happening around them. If we can get that, and folks, if you're listening out there, if you know anyone specifically in that neighborhood, please share this podcast with them. Mm-hmm. It could be beneficial. You know, most stuff we talk about today directly affects them, and they don't know it. Most people there don't know. I wouldn't say everybody won't know. There might be one or two that people that would know, but
that we didn't see.
That we didn't see. But we were there for a while, and everyone that we asked did not know what was going on.
Liquor store distracted them, man.
Yeah.
Liquor store's right there.
Yeah, liquor store's right. Everything I want is in that mall, but it's funny, you know. And just a reminder, folks, we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. All you gotta do is like and comment on this present video, and we will choose the winner. We'll be sending out that card to you. So even if you're a watcher right now, if you're a viewer, just drop a short comment and hit the subscribe button. It wouldn't hurt to subscribe. We don't spam you or anything like that. You know.
It doesn't hurt to subscribe.
Yeah.
Man. Does it make you any different?
So I'm just reading some of the comments that we have here. Patrick Brown got set up because they wanted Tom Ford to run. Wanted Ford to run, not Tom Ford. And they say higher security if they have any issues. We did see police and whatnot. I think we did see police roam through.
Where?
But it wasn't in police. Wasn't it?
The mall of security.
Yeah, I don't think in that case hiring security would work, would help the way they wanted to. Because I went to ask a lady a question about the whole stroller thing, and she got defensive immediately.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I clearly had a microphone in my hand, you know. So the attitude sometimes would dictate how willing someone is to receive information.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hiring security, yes, it will cause problems. And no frills got to understand something, too. You can't expect to open a supermarket in an urban neighborhood and don't expect certain things to happen. Certain things are known to happen in certain neighborhoods, and you can't expect that, you know, everything will be fine and dandy at your store. You know, there will be things that you don't like happening at your store. It's just the whole nature of the whole thing. And they need to understand that. Really and truly, they need to understand. Yeah.
Insurance got to be on top, man.
Yeah, they, you know, I'm pretty sure they pay high insurance over there.
Yeah, insurance, yeah.
And business insurance, you know, content insurance, and loss prevention, the limit should be higher than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because they expect certain things to happen. Yeah. But that's their prerogative. I wish them all the best with that one. And so I posted something else. And last week, a certain rapper got gunned down at his store. Nipsey Hussle. I personally have never heard of Nipsey Hussle.
Pictures on WhatsApp.
Before then. So what I'm going to do, let me get this. Let me get this picture of Nipsey Hussle. Just in case someone
who doesn't know
Nipsey Hussle.
A lot of people doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't know him. And my comment got a lot of heat on Facebook. You know, some people call me, oh, yes, I'm old. That's fine. You know? But what I'm saying is I've never heard of this individual until last week after we were shot. I mean, if somebody is doing that good, so good for the community, you know, don't you think that you should at least acknowledge him while he's still around?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And I'm going to put this picture up with Nipsey Hussle for those
We don't know.
who don't know Nipsey Hussle.
He was gunned down at 33. He was 33 when he died. So
Yeah.
pretty much he started off as a local rapper in LA, Southside, South Central, I mean. And so he used to rap and make his mixtapes and stuff and sell them at the trunk of his car in the same plaza where he got shot.
Okay. But didn't he do something? He bought the plaza, didn't he?
So no, I was trying to give you a background.
Okay,
So,
all right.
So yeah, he did that. So the mixtape that he did before his actual album that gave him the Grammy nomination. It was 2013. Yeah, it came out, and he put a bet on himself. He said, okay, in that era, I guess pirating was so high.
Yeah.
So they were still trying to fine tune the laws and stuff.
Okay.
So everybody was like releasing pretty much music for free and just trying to make their money doing performances and stuff like that. So he said, you know, I'm going to put a bet on myself. I'm going to put up my mixtape and you got to pay $100 for it.
Okay.
And who you think bought $10,000 worth? Jay-Z.
Okay.
So that made him like huge.
Right. Yeah. Jay-Z bought 10,000 on something, right?
Say something, yeah.
Yeah.
So then it started from there, and then like no, the guy actually went back because when he just sell his mixtapes out the trunk of his car in the same plaza where he got shot,
Yeah.
they used to chase him and like call the cops and stuff on him. And he actually got so big now, he bought the plaza. So they were actually paying him rent now.
Oh, so the people used to chase him now gotta pay him.
Gotta pay him rent.
Well, that's a nice way to look at things.
So the guy, you know, some guys when they get fame and stuff, they tend to leave and go to like Beverly Hills and stuff like that. He decided to stay in the neighborhood and trying to build a neighborhood. He opened the clothing store, Marathon, in the plaza. He opened a community center to help kids. Pretty much the guy was doing something. He had a center that pretty much something like Silicon Valley. Pretty much. And he was also like employing like people that were coming from prison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he was employing people that was coming up from prison because you know how it works. If you have a criminal background, you're not going to get a job.
Yeah, you're not. Like,
So he was, that was something big that he was doing.
well, that's good. That's good that, you know, he did what he did for the community, and people in the community loved him. Like, I heard a lot of stories after he was dead.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you have somebody doing this great for your community. You would think that you would hear a lot more about them.
The media was censored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know that this guy was going to be great because when he got the Grammy nomination, he was up against Cardi B.
Okay.
And you know the different type of music Cardi B does.
Yes.
You hear her on the radio all the time.
Yes.
This guy, you don't hear him on the radio.
No, at all. I've
At
never,
all.
ever.
Because mainstream radio is basically copy from New York City. So anything that New York City plays is pretty much mainstream.
Okay.
Over here in the Caribbean and in Canada.
Yeah.
And Europe as well, pretty much. LA stuff is strictly LA stuff. So if he was nominated against Cardi B, you know that the Grammys are watching.
True.
So
That's good. That's good. At least he got some sort of recognition. I hope somebody step up in his place and at least continue.
Yeah, this
what he was
and,
doing.
yeah, and he was like, even in his music, and interviews and stuff, he always used to preach like invest in yourself, invest in real estate,
Yeah.
invest in stocks, invest in cryptocurrencies. Like
Yeah.
every time you have an interview, keep pushing those things.
Okay.
Like how many rappers?
No, never heard that.
you hear talk about those
You would
things?
not hear Cardi B say
You
stuff
would not
like
hear
that,
exactly.
you know.
And he was, another thing, he was pushing Dr. Sebi,
Oh, yes. Because of him and what came out after they shot him,
yeah,
I saw Works with Dr. Sebi, and I was watching that video the other night.
yeah.
Oh, and that's something that people should at least take note of, because Dr. Sebi said he had a cure for AIDS, cancer.
And they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him.
Yeah.
That's basically the whole conspiracy or anything. CBI. And he was basically...
People were saying that they killed him because of Dr. Sebi, but no. He was killed because some
other things, beef he had.
I don't think it's beef. I think it's just because, I think they said earlier on the guy came to the plaza or whatever, and they said Nipsey told him to get away from here. He's like a snitch or whatever.
Okay.
And I guess he took that personal.
Yeah.
And came back later on and shot the guy.
Wow.
Because he didn't feel threat. Most of these rappers,
Yeah.
they walk around with bulletproof vests and stuff. He didn't feel like there was a threat or anything. So he didn't feel the need to walk around with a bulletproof vest.
Right.
And so that's why the guy got him.
Wow.
And you know what happened? The guy checked himself into a mental asylum.
Yeah.
That's where police got him from.
So I am gonna bring up a
Dr.
picture
Sebi.
of Dr. Sebi right now, and basically that is Dr. Sebi right there. So technically, from what I understand, he wasn't really, according to the medical journal, he wasn't really a medical doctor. He practiced holistic medicine.
Yeah.
And they were going to arrest him. Well, he got arrested, he got charged and everything, and he ended up beating the case. So they made him bring 7 patients of who he claimed he have cured, and when he brought 77. And
that was it for him.
Yeah, so he ended up he was the only person that beat the whole charge against him. So from that, they didn't like him.
Yeah.
Because he showed people how to eat the foods that are out there right now, the foods that are actually killing us.
Yeah.
And
he was pretty much just preaching that you need to maintain an alkaline diet.
Right. So basically what he's saying is no disease can survive in an alkaline body. And that's true. Yeah. Because diseases such as cancer and everything else needs an acidic base in order to survive. And he said the only disease there is mucus. Yeah. You basically get rid of mucus out your body and you get rid of disease.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of mucus in the lungs.
Yeah.
Is bronchitis.
Yeah.
Mucus in the lymph nodes and nodes are AIDS. So you get rid of those. Cancer is another thing too. It cannot survive in an alkaline body. But then again, getting your body to be alkaline is a whole difficult challenge by itself.
Especially in North America.
In North America, because there are certain foods that you're not supposed to eat together.
Yeah.
Like from what you said, from the video I watched, what you said is not supposed to eat oil with sugar. So you can't consume oil and watermelon at the same time. Your body can only do one thing at a time. Can't break down the two.
Okay.
Them kind of thing they said to don't eat broccoli. Because the molecular structure in broccoli is not finished as yet.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not real. Yeah. It's not real food because broccoli is a man-made thing.
Man-made thing, yeah.
Cauliflower has no chlorophyll. That's why it's white. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Make a lot of sense. Yeah,
Yeah, so it has no nutritional values for you.
It just looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, it tastes good, it's,
Yeah.
but it has nothing to offer
For
the
you.
body in terms of nutrients.
Yeah.
Wow. But then again, he did say a bunch of contradicting things. He was all over the place. He was in a mental institution, but I guess growing up in a system and whatnot, because he killed himself of a number of things. That's how he was able to.
Someone said he was 75 and he was like going up and down a flight of stairs with no problem, man.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, so whatnot. So let me get this off the screen there.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things out there. That thing. So
he was gonna bring he was gonna make a documentary like about Dr. Sebi. Nipsey Hussle, that is.
yeah.
That was his last
Okay.
venture that he was about to do
Oh,
before he got killed.
well,
He was gonna talk about the whole arresting
when Dr. Sebi, when
Dr.
they were
Sebi
in Honduras.
and explain it.
Yeah, but I guess they didn't want that to come out.
I don't
I don't think it relates to that.
I don't think it relates to that.
Yeah,
think it
but
relates
that
to
was,
yeah.
if you watch the whole conspiracy, I encourage people to read, to at least
Check
check it out.
Yeah.
Check out some of his YouTube stuff. Check out the his page and everything. Dr. Sebi, SEBI, and it's very interesting because some of the things it can be beneficial to you.
It will be beneficial.
Spend 15 minutes of your time, 20 minutes, and just check it out. You may like it, you may not like it. It's entirely up to you, but at least you check it out. We're gonna wrap up this episode of the program.
Oh, another thing before the guy who actually the guy who shot Nipsey,
Yeah,
the lawyer that he has right now to defend him
yeah.
was the prosecutor in OJ case.
Oh wow. So,
Oh, you get that? Oh, you get that?
Yeah, from the hood. He from the hood, and you get a lawyer.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know that.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, we are gonna wrap up this episode of the podcast, episode 10. We are now in double digits. Don't forget, we have switched to a 2-week schedule, bi-weekly schedule. So there will be no episode next week, but there will be an episode on the week after.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to win an Amazon gift card. We are gonna be doing a draw after this. After everybody finish commenting, we're gonna check back and we're gonna do a separate video and we're gonna post that. Who wins the card? We're gonna contact that person and we're gonna send it out to them. So, folks, thank you for sticking with us today. Hope you learned something. Hope you can share the video with your friends, especially in the Jane and Fish neighborhood. This was about them, really, in that neighborhood. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this is what you like, check us back in the future. We'll be back on in 2 weeks,
Yep,
2 Sundays from now.
Yeah.
And thank you once again for being with us, sticking with us. And we shall see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night.